it's like an accurate representation of what teenagers are actually like. So it's not, we don't hide anything. It shows the way teenagers actually talk. They seem like real kids. I think that's why teenagers in the UK have been, are so passionate about it.
How have your guys' lives changed at all since the success of the movie, or have your lives changed? Because I know that the series was going on for 3 seasons.
I don't think really the movies changed anything. I think kind of by the second series of the TV show, we were, famous in the UK, and that was probably the big change. Was getting used to the fact that you get recognised wherever you go.
Our lives have just changed a lot, just by getting older as well. We've been doing it for such a long time, and to still
married father.
Oh really?
Yeah.
That blows all my questions. I thought you guys were more like your characters in the movie. I was gonna be like, where do you guys go to rage and all that.
Yeah,
no, we're pretty boring.
Yeah. I've got a son and
oh, congratulations.
Son's just got married.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Wow.
But I mean, when I first auditioned, my very first audition for the Inbetweeners, I'd just turned 18. So
oh wow.
You're the opposite of marriage.
That was
so there were some hijinks in there. In the beginning, perhaps. Oh, okay, you don't have to answer that. We'll just, he wasn't married. We'll just go with that. He wasn't married.
They've all been snapped up.
Yes.
Why is that so surprising?
Because of the.
Well, it is quite surprising.
No, you're all adorable. So do you think, based on that, do you think your characters will evolve a little bit, just because in your own lives you're...
Well, I don't think we'll do it anymore.
No.
Oh, this is it? Is this it?
I think this is it.
So we're all too old, we're so far away from the Inbetweeners now that
right.
It's so
it seems
different.
strange for us to carry on. And,
it's so different in England than in America. In America, something like The Big Bang Theory or something, when it becomes a hit, they then do it for 10 years.
Right.
Whereas in the UK, if something's a hit, they'll do maybe like 18 episodes.
You're realistic about, you're not going to be 30 years old and still be in high school or whatever.
And also, it's less that, I think, and it's more just that shows in England are not written by a team like they are here, they're written by 1 or 2 people.
Oh, really?
So, they just physically can't do as much.
Right.
The Americans can.
Yeah.
And I think people after 5 years want to do other things.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that this is just a day and age where you have to do your own content, because it's just, everyone is, and a lot of times that's the way to get into bigger things.
Yes, definitely. I mean, I've always just considered myself an actor though, and I've never,
You're more. You're more than that.
I'm told. I think there's I think I'm a dying breed really, like, especially in Hollywood as well. Actors hold such a huge amount of power that they can, in Hollywood they can decide who they want to direct the film, and if you're a star, then you decide who directs it, who's in it. You decide on the script. No, you're just an actor. Do as you're fucking told.
I gotcha. Yeah.
He'll direct and he'll tell you what to do. I don't need a seat with my name on it. That's the last thing an actor needs, is something to make him feel even more great about himself. They should be taken down a peg. You need to be taken down a peg. So get off the pedestal, and be told what. Someone write me something and I'll do it for you.
You're like a director's dream. Seriously, wow, that's amazing.
That's the art of acting, not just doing what you feel you can do. Doing what someone else tells you to do.
Yeah.
And trying to do it really well.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind a chair with my name on it.
I've had a chair with my name on it and I never sat in it. I felt too embarrassed.
Why do you have a chair with your name on it?
For Charlie Countryman. There's a big chair, them wooden chairs with Charlie Countryman and then James Buckley on it.
I think that is cool. Yeah, I'm with you.
I steal stuff with my name on it.
I could not sit on it. I was far too embarrassed.
Oh.
I'd rather stand.
So
I
you're
don't need
just
people running after me that much.
You're low maintenance. You're just a normal guy. Like that, you don't seem like. Oh, really?
No.
Your wife might see something different.
She takes very good care of me.
That's great. Did art imitate life in this series for you?
Did it? Not really.
In what respects?
I guess the question is, were you single during the movie? During this taping of the movie?
I wasn't, no. So I was, no, in that respect, I was, my sexual activity during filming was the same as the sexual activity of my character.
Yes.
Non-existent. So, so I suppose maybe that was a good thing, because I could be equally frustrated and het up. So, yeah, I mean, we had a good time filming. Yeah, we didn't get crazy, but you have to let off steam sometimes. I mean, you always regret it if you get really drunk and then you have to work the next day. I mean,
so true.
It's almost like you always hate yourself for doing it, but you kind of have to sometimes. It just gets. I think by the end of the penultimate week, we all were kind of in need of a drink, and it was so we all went out. And then the last week was done in this kind of like, why did I go out? Because it seemed to hang over the entire of the final week's filming. I was convinced at one point that I genuinely made myself more stupid by that one night. A theory which I then bored people with for the next week. So on the whole, it's not a good thing to really happen. When we got the locations through that they had wrecked, all the locations were on the way, or like not all the locations, but more than should have been, were just on the road from our hotel to literally the nearest pub. We seem to be filming all these scenes like we've chosen this road again as like the best place for this scene. That's what came back from the wreck-it.
Right.
Again, it was this road. I think it was because they spent all their time on that road.
I love it. Yeah, you kind of had to do it.
Yeah.
Did you guys like keep in touch and stuff, even though you aren't doing anything?
Yeah. I mean, we don't like see each other that much. I think it's beyond like.
We all live in different parts of the country.
It's kind of like a relationship.
Okay.
It's like we're brothers. I think like, we're not in touch like every day, but when we do see each other, it sort of slips back into the old dynamic.
Like nothing's changed. Yeah, it's great.
That said, I do see Joe every day.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Why is that?
Because we're writing a show together.
Oh, nice!
So, yeah.
Can you give us a little tidbit about that?
Yeah, it's about three men. It's set in 1914.
Oh, wow.
And it's about three men who don't fight in the First World War. So they're the only men left in a village full of women who hate them.
Oh, fantastic! That is interesting. Do you have a name for it yet?
Chickens.
Chickens?
Yes.
I love it. Fantastic. Michael Phelps or Prince Harry for your wingman if you were single or if you are single?
The concept of a wingman is a very American thing.
It's true.
I don't think we don't have wingmen.
But you're in LA right now.
I think if you're single in Britain, I think it's every man for himself. I'll go with Phelps.
All right.
Yeah, I'll go with Phelps.
Nice.
I don't know, but he's a big, strapping man. Wouldn't the ladies go for him more than you?
Well, if I was single, if I was single and I had Phelps, then I'd see what he knocked back.
Take up his scratch.
Like a jackal.
Yeah.
Good answer.
Jackal hanging around a lion. I'd pick the bones.
Like a vulture.
The idea is that you need to slap the opponent's bum.
Yeah, so like fencing.
Oh, that's a lot of
You know, like how fencing
But
is.
but you also have to guard your bum.
It's quite technical.
Very technical.
So
It's usually like a limited space that you can move in.
It's usually best of three, so
First butt slaps to 3?
yeah.
There was a take where up until like the split second before they said action, James's hand was just gently cupping my arse. And I was like, I can't concentrate because you'll get it off. It's not my arse. Hi, I'm Joe Thomas from the Inbetweeners, and I'm Taking Advice Girl.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
I am Son of Inbetweeners, and I also like the Dating Advice Girl.